The story started, love story.
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But
a lot
like,
together.
yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
like,
wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
Wade,
Like,
he's
"Boy, I
LeBron."
don't care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's ignoring you.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she
Yeah.
like, I don't care about it. And like, she still don't even know why she talked to me.
Seemed like she keeps you grounded.
Travis Hunter's whole world just got flipped. His wife Leanna Lynn got caught slipping, and now he's losing it. Fans been warning him for ages that she's for the streets, but it looks like he just found out the hard way. Word is, Leanna not only stepped out on him, but insiders are whispering she might even be pregnant. And the baby daddy ain't Travis, it's one of his own teammates. That's already scandalous, but it gets nastier. The streets are buzzing that Leanna is gearing up to file for divorce just 2 months after locking down that ring. And here's the jaw dropper. Travis never had her sign a prenup. Now everyone's asking the same thing. Was Travis really blind to who Leanna was? Or did she play the long game, chasing dollar signs from the very start? When whispers about Leanna first started floating around, some folks tried to defend her, saying people were just hating or stirring drama. But let's be real. This didn't just pop out of thin air. The red flags were waving in plain sight the whole time, waiting to explode. Way back in 2022, before the Jaguars contract, the wedding, and all these messy headlines, Travis and Leanna sat down for an interview that barely made noise back then.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. Y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feels. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting.
But if you rewatch it now, oh, it hits different. Leanna wasn't sitting there like some smitten fiance, all sweet and in love. Nah, she flat out admitted Travis wasn't even her type when they first met. And she wasn't talking about his looks. She called out the age gap and even brought up that he had already cheated on a past girlfriend. She literally said, "I'm going to start from the very beginning with this, my type." And from that point, the vibe was crystal clear. This wasn't some fairy tale romance. It was red flags flashing bright. At the time, most people brushed off her "you're not my type" line as just an awkward slip. But now, with whispers about her demanding $40 million in a divorce and a video showing her all cozy with one of his teammates, that old interview moment is being replayed like a warning shot we all ignored. And it doesn't stop there. Word is she wasn't just close with this teammate. She might have been pregnant by him too. Yes, this drama just went from messy to explosive in record time. The truth is, the warning signs were there in neon. When someone looks you dead in the eye and says you're not their type, the question writes itself: what changed? And for most people watching, the answer is simple. His career skyrocketed, and suddenly she saw nothing but dollar signs. Once Travis started making real noise in the NFL, everything about the relationship flipped overnight. Suddenly it looked polished, serious, and picture perfect. The moment he signed with the Jaguars, the switch was impossible to ignore. Leanna slid right into the NFL wives circle, popping up at every event, mingling with the right faces, and stepping into that spotlight like she'd been rehearsing for it. And that's exactly why the leaked footage of her getting a little too cozy with his teammate hit fans like a sucker punch. The timing was almost too perfect. Right when she was soaking up the fame, the money, and the lifestyle, boom, that video drops out of nowhere. Now the rumor mill is in overdrive and fans are whispering the wildest theory yet. Maybe this wasn't even a leak at all. The word is Leanna herself might have made sure that clip landed right in Travis's lap. Travis is convinced she's flipping the whole thing on purpose, blowing up their marriage, messing with his head, and setting herself up to walk away clean. And looking at the bigger picture, some fans are saying she's been chasing a certain type of man all along, and that man was never Travis. See, Travis ain't the party all night type. He doesn't drink, doesn't club, keeps his circle tight. Leanna, total opposite. She's living for the spotlight, the nightlife, the attention, straight up for the streets vibes. If Travis couldn't give her that lifestyle, maybe she figured she'd find it somewhere else. The biggest red flag came from a clip that's resurfacing now, and it's jaw-dropping. In it, Leanna laughs while telling the story of how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off, and sit in the car for hours waiting. She bragged that he never complained, never asked her to slow down even though he doesn't touch alcohol himself. Some might call that supportive, but fans are saying it showed the ugly truth. Travis was always outside, isolated, while Leanna was inside chasing a nightlife that didn't include him. Two different worlds under one roof, and she was fine with it. And this ain't speculation. Leanna herself laughed about it, admitting Travis would wait in the car while she partied all night. That one clip says more about their distance than any rumor ever could. Now fans are convinced she's finally chasing her real type, people who can match her non-stop party energy. But with a baby possibly on the way, that wild lifestyle might hit a brick wall. And suddenly, that leaked video with the teammate looks way deeper. It's not just a random moment anymore. It's looking like a piece of a much bigger pattern. What should have been a day of love and celebration turned into a circus fans still can't stop talking about. For all the wrong reasons. Instead of basking in newlywed bliss, the spotlight was on Leanna's behavior. And let's be real, it rubbed everyone the wrong way. By the end of the night, whispers were already flying that folks had just witnessed this marriage start to crack. Right there in real time. The clip that just won't die, that now infamous dance floor moment, cameras were rolling, music blasting, Travis leans in for a kiss, and Leanna? She pulls back, subtle but sharp. It was so quick most people would have missed it live. But fans slowed it down, zoomed in, and replayed it frame by frame. That tiny pullback turned into a wildfire of speculation. Watch it close, because right there is where fans swear she curved him. And her face. Ooh. That expression had the internet in shambles, with comment sections full of, "Did she really just pull away from her own husband like that?" And then came the so-called big gift moment. Travis went huge, a $500,000 Mercedes G-Wagon as a wedding present. Most people would be screaming, crying, maybe even jumping into their spouse's arms. But Leanna barely cracked a smile. Her reaction was flat, cold even, like she couldn't care less. Now stack that against footage of her meeting Lil Wayne. Whole different story. She lit up like it was the highlight of her life. The energy, the glow, the excitement. It was night and day compared to how she reacted to Travis's grand gift. The contrast was brutal, and fans aren't letting it go. That wedding day didn't just raise eyebrows, it practically set the stage for all the drama that followed. And when you add in where it went down and the laws in that state, the whispers about whether this was really about love get even louder. Here's the detail that's got everyone buzzing. Travis and Leanna didn't tie the knot in Georgia, where he's from, or Florida, where he plays. Nope, they went all the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Leanna brushed it off like it was just about the pretty venue, but the internet doesn't miss a beat, and people pointed out one game-changing fact. Tennessee is one of the few states where you can get alimony without any minimum marriage length. Translation, you could get married, get divorced in the same year, and still walk away with a payout. Once TikTok got hold of that, the theory started flying, with people breaking down exactly how this so-called loophole might play right into her hands. That's the short con turning into the long game. And here's where it gets worse. Travis didn't sign a prenup. Not because he couldn't, but because he flat out chose not to. This is after lawyers, NFL vets, and influencers literally offered to help him get one for free. So now we've got a no prenup marriage in one of the most alimony-friendly states in America, locked in with a $46 million rookie contract on the table. You don't need a detective to connect those dots. And for a lot of people, those dots spell out something way bigger than just wedding planning. And it's not just random fans pushing the theory anymore. People who've been in that high-profile world are speaking up. NFL legends, entertainers, and industry insiders are openly warning Travis to watch his back. One former pro, who's been through his own ugly marriage drama, even went on camera telling Travis point blank to protect yourself. No shade, no jokes, just straight up wisdom from someone who knows what happens when you don't. Then comedian Godfrey went viral for calling out Leanna's "not my type" comment as the biggest red flag in the whole situation. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said that one line told the world everything about what she was really after. And when he said it, people took notice fast. Next up in the mix was Board Ward, aka Bedwell, and he did not hold back. He flat out called out Leanna's open flirting with other men and her thirst trap posts, practically begging Travis to finally wake up and see what's really happening. Now, Travis has always been quick to jump in and defend Leanna whenever she's faced criticism. Whether it's a harsh comment, a shady joke, or a random tweet, he's been right there, playing Captain Save Her, ready to clap back at the haters. But this time was different. When that leaked video of Leanna getting cozy with the Jaguars teammate blew up, there was nothing from Travis. No cryptic Instagram story, no defensive tweet, no slick comment aimed at the trolls. Just pure silence. And for someone who usually fires back without hesitation, that silence was loud. Fans started asking if maybe he was in shock or playing it safe with all these divorce rumors flying. Or maybe, just maybe, finally starting to question what's really going on behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Leanna's response was the total opposite. She hopped online and dropped a tearful video of herself staring into the camera, looking upset and dramatic. To a lot of people, it felt like straight-up damage control. And here's the dangerous part. If the rumors are true that she's pregnant with another teammate's baby, that would be the breaking point for him. And honestly, who wouldn't be crushed in that situation? This whole thing is spiraling fast. Travis Hunter's marriage is cracking under public scandal, leaked footage, and whispers that just keep getting louder. And this ain't your regular sports drama. It's messy, personal, and about to explode even bigger. So now the real question is, will Travis keep staying quiet, or will he finally speak his mind? Is this the end of the road for their marriage, or just the start of an even crazier chapter? One thing's for sure, a lot of people saw this coming, and the next twist is probably already loading, so make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, share this with your crew, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next, because this story is far from over.